everyone, welcome back. I am back again with Weronika. This time we're going to do something a little different and we're going to do something called girl talk because we can't really do boy talk because we're not boys. So today we're going to talk about what your parents never told
boys,
us.
You can
go away, yeah. So basically what we're going to talk about is what our parents never told us about relationships. What your parents don't tell you, about relationships.
Or what you just really kind of found out for
yourself. Yeah. So basically, the first thing I noticed is there's a few different types of boys in your life. First, they're the ones that are your best friends. There's the ones that turn out...
that always either elaborates to something else or completely disappears.
Yeah. Or it's just that you actually stay friends, like...
Rarely happens, but happens.
There's the ones that are gay and, like, they cause so much drama. And they either don't come out...
Yeah.
Or they do and that's
they show off.
Yeah.
Too much.
Yeah. There's, like, nothing against gay people, but it's just a stereotype in secondary school. The next thing is the boys that want to be with you. They are generally the good kind of boys that actually want a relationship with you.
Very small percentage.
Very small percentage of them.
Tiny.
And then there's the boys that just use you, as in they want to do things with you. Not a relationship, but just sexual things. Which is really difficult to...
And very sad.
Yeah, because some people don't understand why, but, like, it's just the way they are.
Yeah.
Like, also, another thing my parents never told me is boys' sex drive is through the roof. From the age of 14 onwards, all they want to do is touch you or touch themselves. Like, I know that sounds really bad to say.
It's true.
And my mum never turned around to me or my dad and was like, this is the way they are, and it's okay if you don't feel like that yet.
Yeah.
Because...
don't push yourself to anything.
When I was 14, I didn't really have a crazy sex drive. Like, I didn't want to do lots of different things.
I only recently started to
Yeah, you're 17, like... everyone...
Really...
It's okay.
Sorry.
It's okay if you're not ready for it.
Don't push yourself. Don't feel like you have to. You don't have to do anything whenever you're ready.
Yeah. Another thing...
You just know it. My
parents never told me about relationships is that they don't last forever. Like, never have my parents, when I've gotten a boyfriend or, like, when I starting to like boys, no one turned around to me and was like, you're going to get your heart broken a million times. As soon as
my mum did.
Really?
Yeah. It's like, not your first, not your last.
Like, no one turned around to me and was like, there's going to be loads, until after my first or second. That's when I realised myself.
Yeah.
Another thing I didn't realise about relationships is that you can fall out of love. Like, as in, like, you can like someone and then not like them. I never knew that was a thing, like...
You'd feel like, oh, I'll never stop loving them. But one day you'll actually be like...
do I even like them?
Yeah, it's like, was it actually worth it?
Yeah. Another thing...
not worth it.
Is...
to answer that question.
Feeling comfortable around the person. No one told me that was important.
Very important.
Like, you learn that over time, because there was a few incidents when I've been going out with people and I didn't want to meet them without makeup on. I didn't want to eat in front of them. I was very uncomfortable around them. And then there was relationships where I could be in my pyjamas all day or, like, fart in front of them.
Yeah.
Like...
exactly what's been happening with me. Like,
yeah.
My boyfriend, he actually made me stop putting on makeup to school. And
you don't need it, yeah. But, like, people don't tell you there's actually boys that will only go out with you because you're good at doing makeup. And because you look good on a night out, you're like a trophy girlfriend. But then when they meet you in person, they don't really, like, there's no physical connection or mental connection.
Yeah.
Another thing my parents never told me is that I learned that looks aren't everything. They're
not. They're really not.
Like, fair enough, it's nice to be attracted to someone physically, but when you can... It
is important because you have to...
obviously be physically attracted to them. Yes. But it doesn't mean they have to be Zac Efron.
No.
Even though I love Zac Efron.
See, I'm not... I don't. It's her world. but I accept it.
True friendship.
Yes. But there is that thing, guys fall in love in what they see, girls fall in love in what they hear. That's why guys lie and girls wear makeup.
You see, I never had an older sister or even a brother turn around to me and be like, this is what a boy is going to be like when you grow up.
Yeah.
And like, my parents obviously grew up in a different time, but the hormones are the same. Their sex drive is crazy.
We are 2 years ahead of guys.
Oh yeah, mentally. Girls...
Mentally and... Yeah, mentally. Yeah. I don't know what I wanted to say.
Yeah. And it's also okay if, like, you like a guy and he likes you and you do things. But, like, obviously I'm not going to say at 14 years of age do things. I would never preach anyone to do something.
No.
But if you're coming of age and you feel ready,
talk to your parents and trust me.
Or talk to your mum or an older sibling or someone, like...
someone you really, really trust.
Do it safely, because actually, you might think you can't talk to your parents, even though your parents are like, you can always talk to me, but they don't stress it enough that you can talk to them. Like, I could go in and tell my mum something very personal about if I was in a relationship, and she would honestly try and give me the best advice she could.
Yeah.
Like, you think your parents don't know anything, but they've been there once before, like, they know what it's about.
As much as you don't really want to know about it, it's true.
Your parents had a past. We all have a past.
They were kids once.
What else they don't tell you about relationships is that when you're a young teenage girl, and obviously when you get your period, your hormones, obviously, like, you know this, you can be moody or whatever, but when you get into a relationship at 14 and 15, and your hormones are still developing, and obviously so are the males, it mightn't always work out, like, the relationship.
Yeah.
And then you might feel like it's your fault. It's completely normal to have really bad emotions on your period, or in general, male and female. And your parents would never turn around and be like, it's an emotional thing. But you can physically get so attached to someone, and it's not you, it's your hormones. And then, like, a month later, you're like, ew, why was I even going near them? Like, and it was all hormonal. Like, you can have hormonal crushes just as much as you can have physical and mental and emotional. But no one ever tells you that.
There are different types of crushes.
Like, I crave chocolate on my period.
Yeah, but you wouldn't marry it, like.
I know, but then that's like, you can crave boys on.
Exactly. So, yes, about the crushes. There are different types of crushes. There are celebrity crushes, which, you know, they'll never come true. But you dream about them anyway. Trump.
Yes.
And there are crushes that
like your first love.
Yes. See, a lot of people say first love never dies. No. True love never dies. Not first love. First love is just you don't even know what it is. It's just
I know.
And then there are crushes that they're like not, you know, they're not right. They're toxic crushes. We can call them. There's just, I like him, but he's not good. And you know he's not good, but you still like him.
Yeah.
Why?
Yeah.
Why?
Why do we do that to ourselves?
I don't know.
Well, I think that's really it on things your parents don't tell you about relationships.
Do you have anything to add?
No, I don't think so. I think that's basically it. We might do a part 2 if we think of anything else another time. But thank you for watching. And we'll see you soon, hopefully.
Hopefully, yes.
Bye.